The pig, cat, and the goat is the only trine that adds the 6, which is the number of home and family, okay? The cat is the 4th sign, the goat is the 8th sign, and the pig is the 12th sign. 4 plus 8 plus 12 is 24, and 2 plus 4 equals 6. The one weakness we have is this, the cat is so selfish. So selfish. And that is a weakness our trine has. I acknowledge that. The other thing I want to make clear, though, is that we act like a cartel in business. So pigs, cats, and goats will literally screw each other over, but then save each other in business. Elon Musk was best friends with a goat, Peter Thiel. Goats are often thieves. And Peter Thiel screwed over Elon Musk at PayPal. Okay, he ousted him in a hostile takeover. And it screwed over Elon mega. Well, years later, when Elon, his back was against the wall, he's up against the French Alps, he's got no money left, he's calling up families, screaming and yelling, nobody gives him money. Who gives him that money? Peter. Peter the goat bails him out, and the rest is history. We have Tesla. He did that for leverage. Goats do that for a reason. Not necessarily always to help you, but in a simulation code, we act as a cartel. Okay, let me give you another example. There is always a monkey in the monkey country right by the president. Gary taught this. So Nelson Rockefeller was the vice president of the United States. He was a pure 33 life path, and he ran American politics from behind the scenes. And he is the one reason he extended the Rockefeller bloodline and dynasty, because a monkey is always going to be in power in the monkey country or right around it. And they are extremely loyal to the monkey government because America's founded 1776, the year of the monkey. And the simulation makes them programmed to always do America first. So Jamie Dimon came out at the Olympics and said, yo, Donald Trump wasn't that bad. We need to like Donald. This economy's terrible. Oh my gosh, the Democrats are screwing up. We need him back. He's the guy that made sure Donald is president today. That's a 28 life path monkey. Nelson Rockefeller is a monkey. So you're going to see people like Rudy Giuliani, all of that, very loyal to their own energy. It's on the simulation. So on a simulation code, the pig, cat, and the goat are made to be like cartels in business. Just like a monkey is made to always think America first, like Dan Bilzerian. Dan Bilzerian risked his entire net worth, hundreds of millions of dollars, his entire brand. And Dan is born 12/7/1980, the year of the monkey. And he came out, lost his entire companies, all to risk his brand and career to save America, a monkey nation. And Dan is born in the year of the monkey. He also served in the United States military and was almost a Navy SEAL. That's how energy works. So another thing I want to bring up, and this is no shot, all trines are disloyal to each other, all 12 animals. We are live in a corrupt and evil matrix. But I will say to the other 2 trines, my only actual assessment, I'm not doing this out of actually trying to take shots. I'm actually trying to teach people here. This is not one of those things. I do find it very interesting that the snake, rooster, and the ox are a trine, but the ox is best friends and soulmates with the rat in another trine. So the ox secretly cheats on the snake and the rooster with the rat. And then the rat, monkey, and dragon trine are a trine, and the rat cheats on the, of course, monkey and dragon with the ox. Do you see how both of those 2 trines have someone cheating on them? The ox and the rat are the parasite. And I want everyone in here because it's the enemy year to all rats. All rats got to die, even Master Splitter. Or whatever, right? Little Wayne. I want you guys to know you do have a parasite in that group. And that's that rat and ox. You know, if a snake starts getting really successful or a rooster, a lot of times the ox starts getting jealous and wants that power from the rat. A lot of times if, a rat is dating a dragon, the rat will cheat with an ox. And the dragon is the most honorable sign. The dragon despises that, right? So the rat and the ox is so dangerous that let's say you're born in a snake year and you're dating an ox. Bro, you go out to clubs or events, that simulation code is so powerful, your girl could cheat on you with an ox if she's a rat, or vice versa. They can't even help it. Do you know the ox destroys itself for the rat and is still loyal somewhat to the rat? They can't even help it, bro. And the Matrix coded people born in ox years to get their number 1 gem, their number 1 Robin to their Batman. which is an ox. So Donovan Mitchell's born 1996, the year of the rat. Coco Jones, shout out to Donovan if you're listening, is born in 1997, the year of the ox, his soulmate year. Donovan Mitchell, a rat, is set to marry his soulmate, Coco Jones. Since he got with her, he said he knew he was going to be with the woman for the rest of his life. He knew he met his future wife. That connection is like anything. But if you're an ox in here, don't think you always are getting the best end of the deal. Rats are rats for a reason. This is a horse year. There's no one who's helped you guys born in 96 or 08 more than me. This is no shot. But this is not your year. This is the horse's year. And the horse is to teach the dog and the tiger with structure, hard work, and discipline. If you're a dog or a tiger, why is the horse your best friend? Because you guys are off the chain, guys. Dogs and tigers are like alcoholics at times, love to party, love to have a good old time. And your best friend, specifically the dog, is a horse. And the horse is the seventh sign, which is a teacher. Horse year is going to humble some dogs and tigers early on so you guys can fix it and get structured, start working hard, start getting disciplined, and start turning it on. A lot of dogs and tigers lead the stubborn horse. Why is the horse stubborn? Well, you guys are crazy. The horse has to be stubborn. The horse is almost like Joe Rogan and Joe Rogan's friend group. Everyone's telling Joe Rogan what to do, and Joe's like, you guys are nuts. That's how the horse feels. The horse is led down rabbit holes by dogs and tigers that wind up being a bunch of BS. You know, a horse is stubborn to get away from that. So if you're a dog or a tiger, I want you to watch Warren Buffett financial videos all day long. Go to sleep listening to Warren Buffett and Charlie Munger advice. Discipline, saving your money, routine. You know, the rich get richer for a reason. Warren Buffett is how you need to act. Mimic Warren Buffett, mimic Kobe Bryant, and mimic Draymond Green without the attitude. Okay? Another thing is, if you're a horse, don't be too stubborn this year. You can get in your own way. You can get in your own way. This is the year you pick up the call, you take some calls, right? The next thing is that this year is all about discipline, financial acuity. So tigers and dogs love to blow their money. They really do. Donald Trump, bankruptcies, this and that. Donald likes to have a good old time. Best ballroom of all time is being built, at the White House. Okay? The horse is there to teach you. You're not going to be able to survive in this matrix unless you delay gratification. I'll repeat, the only ones that succeed, often snakes, okay, practice delayed gratification. Gary will pick a date 10 years ago that he'll do today. He is doing things that he has plotted. I've seen his notes that is happening that he wrote down 4 or 5 years ago. Okay, that's delaying gratification. Do you know society is set up to punish you if you're bad with your money? Do you know society is made to make you broke if you can't control impulse? Oh, I'll just out-earn what I spend. BS. Total BS. Yes, you want to make more money in life, but the rich get richer for a reason. Dave Ramsey, a 28, is not so wrong about most things. The things Dave says you don't want to hear, you need to hear. That's what the horse says. Tigers and dogs, this is the perfect year. Your friend is going to help you quit drinking, quit being a sexual degen, quit sleeping around. That's why this is your best friend year, because you guys are going to fix it all this year. You dogs born in 94 who effed up big time in 2024, I know how it is, I get it. You can literally change your life. Get a new collar. Get a new collar in 2026, right? Take that old dog collar off. Maybe we got the electric fence now. Just messing around, guys. That's how that works, right? And this is no shot at dogs. I'm actually one of the biggest advocate for dogs. But a lot of times, just like in life, the dragon gets no respect because it's behind the scenes, and the dog gets a bunch of praise, but doesn't really always deserve it. It is what it is. No shots at you guys, though. Tigers, oh, man. You guys are good at keeping people like me young. That's all I'll say. Tigers help the pigs stay young. And pigs and tigers stay the youngest. So pigs just get fat. Pig is the 12th sign. 1 + 2 = 3. The tiger is the 3rd sign. 3. 3 is the number of the child. 1 is the male. 2 is the female. 3 is the child. 1 + 2 + 3 = 6. Home and family. So people with that 3 energy, like Ryan